Okay, here we have a trinomial again, and our directions are that we're going to factor this. So let's look at our rules step by step again. Our first rule is factor out the GCF, but in this problem we do not have a GCF. So now we look at how many terms we have. There are 3 terms, and the first coefficient is a 1. So that tells us that we factor by the trial and error method. So we're going to put down our parentheses here. And remember, for trial and error, our first terms in the binomial come from the first term in the trinomial. So y times y would give us y squared. Our last terms in the binomial come from the last term in the trinomial. So I have to think of 2 things that multiply together to get negative 27, but that would somehow come together to give me a 2. So let's just list our factors of 27 first. That would be, 1 times 27, but that won't work. And 3 times 9, but that won't give us a 2. Now, there are no other factors of 27. That's all there is. So none of these combinations will give us that 2 in the middle. That tells us that this is a prime trinomial. It's not factorable. If you think about the word prime, like our numbers that are prime are things like 2 and 3 and 5 and 7. These are things that cannot be broke down any further. The only factors of 2 are 1 times 2. The only factors of 3 are 1 times 3. In a prime number, the only factors are 1 times itself. Well, the same thing is true with polynomials. If there is no way to break it down into 2 separate factors, then we call it prime, just like we do with numbers.